Oke, berarti aman ya, nggak apa-apa ya. Kalau misalnya udah aman, ACC aja yang peserta mau masuk.
Lagi nggak, Kak?
For thousands of years, people have
Mbak Im nggak tahu di mana dia. Aku berbeda sama dia. Aku maksud aku tempatnya berbeda. My place is different.
Oke guys, semoga lancar. Semoga amin.
Cara mengganti background kayak gimana sih guys?
Cuplak-cuplak suang ngeteng kelenter membuka tonton gudel tak empang lerak-lerak sopong guyang dele anti sir pong dele kopong sir pong dele kopong ampar pisangku belum sepigi diurung bari-bari manggalepok patah kayu pengkok dimakan api pinya cangcurupan rasa sayang sayangi lihat dari jauh rasa sayang sayangi lihat dari jauh rasa sayang sayangi.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the online Hult Prize webinar 2020 with the theme, It's Time to Unmaha Show the World with Hult Prize. Before that, let me introduce myself first. My name is Madi Ayu Cynthia Dewi. I'm a banking student of Mahakarya University. I'm the MC of this event, which will arrange the event to be structured. For all the participants, please register yourself via the link that listed in the comments column. To the organizing committee, please. Once again, for organizing committee, please sending the link to register.
Tes.
Once again, for all the participants, please via the link that listed in the comments column. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the event will begin by singing together the Indonesia Raya song. To the organizing committee, be pleased. Okay, before getting to the core of this online webinar, let us pray together. To Mr. Wandi, be please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ladies and gentlemen, let us bow our head for a moment. Pray to God Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so that our webinar Hult Prize can be precious to all of us. I will just pray based on the teaching of Islam. And thus, who are not Muslim, you all free to pray according to as of your belief. Oh Allah, today, Saturday, 7 November 2020, in this beautiful place in Google Meeting, we gather here to bring about a webinar Hult Prize. Make this webinar as a useful science assembly, as a medium of sharing useful ideas, knowledge, and experience of scholars, research, and students of various disciplines. May the webinar we organize today benefit to our lives, broaden our knowledge, shine our ideas, and lead us to be successful, productive, present, which in turn will boost dignity of Allah, protect us from humanity temptation, show us the right path, and give us knowledge and strength to problem to change. Actually, show us and make it clear the bad things and give us knowledge and strength to survive them. Allah, you are the one who can fulfill our prayer. Amen. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
The next event is the speech from the Campus Director Hult Prize Mahakarya Asia University 2020. To Mr. Riyadi, be please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Praise and gratitude, we pray the presence of Allah has given us so many people so that we can gather in this happy place and atmosphere. Then we don't forget to give salawat and greetings to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The Honorable Mr. Vero Veriska, as Chancellor at Mahakarya Asia University. The Honorable Fahim Shahriar, as Regional Associates Hult Prize Global Team. The Honorable Mrs. Ranitya Nurlita, as well as my brothers and friends. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here today at this wonderful place. My name is Muhammad Cahyadi Udeso Wandara Putra. Honor for me to speak on behalf of the organizer. Let me begin by giving you a warm welcome to the It's Time Unmaha Show the World. Today, is the first day for us to be entrusted with the responsibility of the Hult Prize at Mahakarya Asia University. We hope that our program can continue to run smoothly. We have been entrusted with this mandate, of course, not because we are the best here, but only given the opportunity for now. Therefore, we ask for guidance from all parties. We ask for guidance and direction from the lecturers so that we stay on the right line while carrying out this mandate. Then I would like to thank all parties who have provided assistance in the form of energy and talk for the continuation for this event. I would like to express my appreciation to our organizer who generously helped us make this seminar come true. Mr. Wisnu, Miss Endah, Tata, Baim, Tasya, Rima, Wandi, Nabila, Cynthia, Pia, and Rizkia. We could not have done it without you. I would like to quote the national character of the Republic of Indonesia, Habibie. He said, "I never done work. If I stop working, I die. It is like a bicycle. If we keep pedaling, it will keep going. And if we stop pedaling, we will fall. Finally, I apologize profusely if there is a mistake in this speech. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay. Followed by a speech from the rector of Mahakarya Asia University to Mr. Vero Veriska, please.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Good evening. My name is Vero. I'm the rector or the chancellor or the provost of Universitas Mahakarya Asia of Indonesia. So I would like to say welcome to the session tonight. Welcome to the session this evening. This is our first session ever for the Hult Prize in collaboration with United Nations and also Universitas Mahakarya Asia. So by bringing the Hult Prize to the Universitas Mahakarya Asia, we are hoping that our university can play a pivotal part to change the world and make it to the better. And secondly, we are hoping that this is going to be the first great engagement between Hult Prize, United Nations, and also Universitas Mahakarya for future collaboration and also future cooperations in the area that can improve the state of the world. As we know, currently we are living in a very unique situation where COVID is holding back the economy. And also we are seeing a lot of problems such as global warming, food waste, and so on and so on. And there are a lot of problems in this world that we can tackle, but at the end of the day, we have to choose one that we want to tackle. And tonight, we are going to talk about environment and also food. And this is a very great opportunity for us to welcome all the guest speakers today. And we are honored to have two speakers to speak in this event. One is from the regional director of Hult Prize. And secondly is my friend Ranitya, which is known as a youth activist in the environment. She is one of the best and she is one of the prominent young figure when we talk about environment and reducing waste in Indonesia. Lastly, I would love to have everybody's attention until the end, and hopefully tonight's session is going to change our mind, and at the end of the day, we know what to do and how do we play our part in this world to fix this world to be better. Lastly, thank you, and please enjoy the show, and I wish you the best. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Veriska. Ladies and gentlemen, before entering the material discussion session with our handsome moderator, Mr. Wisnu, we give a break session for 5 minutes by showing a video of Indonesian cultures. To the organizing committee, be pleased.
For thousands of years, people have cherished the many wonders of these enchanted islands, inspiring histories of the land below the wind. Astounding relics from prehistoric times are testament to the wondrous age-old cultures. Here, fascinating indigenous folkways live through the test of time, emphasizing the resilience of local creativity and vigor. Magnificent divine temples adorn the landscape, as if forming an exhibition of pervasive spirituality. Religion has always been the cornerstone of life since ancient times. Indigenous wisdoms are traditionally practiced in pursuance of living in harmony with nature, filling the hearts of both hosts and visitors. funeral rites is a festivity, as much as it is a celebration of life, an occasion to gather family members from all over the world. Rich architectural heritage, shaped by diverse cultural, historical, and geographical influences, recognized as one of Indonesia's true national treasures. Today's legacy of art and craft continues to enrich the culture, playing a significant role in the daily and ceremonial life of the people, adapting wonderful traditional art form to modern times, resulting in popular tourist attraction. Keeping remarkable folk artistic expression alive. As they are embodiment of the locals' way of life. Astounding cultural and historical diversity, where various cultures have crossed paths for many centuries. Impressive variety of numerous ethnic groups. An interwoven history of Indonesia's beautiful diversity. Cultural history unfolds in the landscape.
All right. Hi, welcome. Good evening for every person has joined our online webinar on Google Meet and live on YouTube channel, Hult Prize Unmaha to 20 and 20. Oh, okay. How do you do all? I hope everything is fine. Well, and my name is Wisnu Yulianto. I am a student of accounting program at Mahakarya Asia University. In this session, we have a chance to be host for online webinar in the Hult Prize. It's Unmaha. Time Unmaha for to show the words. And I am as a moderator tonight in this event. Always. Actually, it is my first experience to be a moderator in the through online webinar like this. I have so little nervous because we have a special amazing speaker. Our first speaker is Fahim Shahriar or Mr. Fahim Shahriar. It is Regional Association Hult Prize Global. And our second speaker is Miss Ranitya Nurlita. It is environmental and youth activist. Wow, it is an amazing speaker. And now they will have about material Hult Prize introduced about from Mr. Fahim Shahriar and about competition idea business for Miss Ranitya Nurlita. All right, Mr. Fahim, it is online right now. Let's go. I will welcome Mr. Fahim Shahriar to tell us about Hult Prize organization and program about Hult Prize in the world. Please welcome Mr. Fahim Shahriar. Time is yours. Mr. Fahim. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have a miscommunication. We have mistake in this connection about network. So we have about rolling the speaker. We have a second speaker firstly for Miss Ranitya Nurlita. Will speak about um, competition business idea and about tips program how to be going champion. Miss Ranitya Nurlita has a Bachelor of Visual Studies and now she have Master of Public Studies in the School of Government and Public Policy at Bogor. All right, Miss Ranitya Nurlita, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hi,
if
Wahyu, how are you? Vishnu, sorry, Vishnu. Hi, Vishnu, how are you?
I am fine, Miss. Sorry, I have so little nervous because it is my first experience as moderator in the online webinar.
It's okay. You are very awesome.
All right, Miss, if you are ready, please speak your material and time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Vishnu. Selamat malam. Good evening, everyone. Nice to know you virtual. It's around 94 people here, and I think that everyone here is around Indonesia, from Aceh to Papua. Thank you for your attention during this evening. It was an honor for me to join this Unmaha Hult Prize, and thank you for Pak Vero or Mas Vero to invite me to speak a little bit about what is the business that I running for and how we as a youth, if we have idea, we can make it happen and into our business. Okay, so I will start from share from my presentation right now. Wait a second. Okay, so wait. Do you can see my screen right now? Yeah, good. So this is around 40 minutes. I will talk about how to build a sustainable business. And before start, thank you for Wisdom for introduce me. So yeah, you can call me Lita or Rani or Nur or yeah, up to you. I'm graduate from IPB University with majoring aquatic resources management, faculty of fisheries and marine sciences, and right now I'm continuing my master degree in public policy in School of Government Public Policy Indonesia in Bogor. Besides study, I also work as founder of a solution hub. So I made my own social business about waste management. Besides that, before 2015, I made my own movement, namely ASEAN Reusable Bag Campaign, and this year also I lead environmental division in Rumah Millennials. So if we talk previously, I have experienced more than 9 years on environment and very huge interest in sustainability development issue, especially for waste management, climate change, social entrepreneurship, project and event management. And during 9 years study and then join some events, organizations, exchange programs, conference, and until now I'm travel around the world to meet awesome people like you also virtually in more than 20 countries, and yeah, become delegate of some international events such as YCD, Young Southeast Asian Leaders Initiative, and then SEAP, the for Southeast Asian and Japanese youth programs, and etc. On 2015, I became former president in Hult community, so I lead community in activities in Indonesia, and right now I just focus on two options. The first is about my study in Master Public Policy, and also for my social business is Waste Solution Hub. Before I started, I always tell my value of life. My value as life is about life with legacy. So why is life with legacy? Because yeah, everyone they have their own age, normally around 50, 60, and I want to be a people who have legacy even I'm not live anymore in this world. So that's why I made Waste Solution Hub and then ASEAN Real Supply Campaign. I become some of the volunteers on organization and some of the events. Yeah, because I want to make legacy to everyone, and everyone got what I did and what I shared to them, and they can get some of the experience that I already shared. So during 30 or 40 minutes, I will share about some of the current condition of the business during this crisis time, and then I will also tell about how to overcome the problem that may come, especially in this crisis time, in this pandemic. And the third one is the step or suggestion for the people, especially you as a youth, as a students, to make your business sustain. Because I believe that everyone here, you have your own idea, you have your own idea, your own movement, your own organization. That I hope that it will be sustained. So we not only talk about 1 or 2 years, but we talk about the futures. So why the environment? So this started when I was volunteers in IBB University 9 years ago. So I'm joined some of the volunteer events, especially for environmental activities. On that time, I'm thinking about why youth is not really active for environmental activities. And then, yeah, we held some of the events, and then I feel that, oh, this is my passion. The as a organization, BMKM, and then I'm joining some of the UKM, UKM, or we call it extracurricular organizations. And I got that my passion that I'm very love environments. Because why I got my passions? This because when I work as an environmental volunteers, when I work events, I never feel tired. Since that I believe that, oh, this is my passion, I should make something on environments. And until now, yeah, it's still istiqomah, alhamdulillah. So during 9 years I'm working on environment. I'm seeking for, because when we talk about environments, actually we're talking about anything. We're talking about pollution in the water, pollution in the air, pollution in the another some of the pollution problems. And then we also talking about wildlife trade. We're also talking about climate change. We're also talking about biodiversity. So the first thing that I should share to you, that when we talk about environment, so actually we're talking about global issues, not only about waste management. So during 9 years, I'm trying everything, my experience on environment, and I feel that actually this waste management, I should solve this. So since 2016, 17, I'm focused more for waste management. So I'm not focused for climate change and biodiversity, but I know, because yeah, actually we should know the baseline, even we're not on that area. But yeah, as an environmental activist, and then yeah, I should speak about environmental issues. And right now I'm more focused about waste management, and very complex. If we saw these pictures, landfill, who the people here stay in Jakarta? Yeah, I hope that maybe some of more than 50 or 30% of youth here stay in Jakarta. In Jakarta, next year, 2021, they will close landfill, Bantar Gebang, because the amount of the volume of the waste is not enough. So the only way is to close the Bantar Gebang. So I got the data from the Office of Environment in Jakarta, and they said that yeah, 2021 they will close the Bantar Gebang. We said that also some of the issues is since 2015, because Indonesia is the second largest polluters countries in the world after China, and it is make us shocked, because why Indonesia, right? And still until now, besides that also some of the problems that Indonesia is the second largest organic waste after Saudi Arabia. So actually, when we talk about waste in Indonesia, it's very complicated because thinking about if we talk about business, right now we compare waste management business with food business. Food we consume every day, and waste will produce every day. Consume and produced. Consume the food industries is very nice. I mean, the delicious. But waste we produce is not delicious. The smells and then yeah, it's very not good lah. But this is the opportunity for us as environmental activists, and then I know the condition also. And the environmental business is very important because yeah, we live in the one earth. We only live in the one earth, and then we only live in one Indonesia, and we don't know if we can move to Mars or not. So we should thinking that we live in the one earth, and we should also thinking about the future of our children. And this is the sum of the conditions in Jakarta, Indonesia. Is around 8,000 tons of waste every day we produced every day only in Jakarta. If you compare with Borobudur Temple, it's half of Borobudur Temple. We made it every day. We made it every day. Yeah. So during 2 days, we made one Borobudur Temple. And if we compare with some of the buildings like Eiffel Tower, one Eiffel Tower, the amount, the weight of the Eiffel Tower is around 7,000 pounds. So we made every day one Eiffel Tower in Jakarta. So yeah, so when we talk about waste management business, when we talk about waste management issue, so we're talking about every day. So that's why during pandemic also, we saw that some of the waste management is decreased in Jakarta actually is by over 40%. So, but it's another issue because, and actually it's not decreased because increase in our house. This is some of the research from my friends that during pandemic, the normal conditions is around produce 0.4, but during pandemic, they increase because work from home, they increase 0.5. So we increased around 37.5%. So this is 40%, and then this is increased 70%, decrease and increase. So actually it seems. And besides this also, some of the condition is about increased single-use plastic. If you see APD, or we call it health equipment, and then also gloves, masks, sanitizer containers, and then B3 or hazardous waste, is very problem actually today. And some of the research also tell about the study earlier that the COVID-19 virus, they will live up in the paper is around 24 hours on paper and then 72 hours on plastics. So yeah, it's very complicated, right? And this is our research about waste management because previously, actually Waste Solution Hub that I initiate is we just established last year. It's about waste management startup. And during a year, we handled some of the events. This is the first one is about Halal Expo last year in December. And December, we handled some events around 2 tons of waste, and more than 51% is organics. And then this is another event, New Year's Escape in December 31st. And December 31st, we also calculate the waste is around 35% of organic. So I made some of hypotheses that actually more than 50% is organic. It's not only my hypothesis, but also from the data from Ministry of Environment and also Forestry. More than 50% is organic. It's meant that if we process the organic waste in our home, actually we done for the organic problems. We can make it compost. We can make it to, we call it biogas. We can make into ecoenzyme. We can make into some of the organic things like biopori or etc. So actually, if we handle 50% of organic waste, it means that we can solve 50% of waste issues. So where is the plastic paper? So we just give them to waste bank or we can give them to recycling centers. So only a little bit percent, like residual waste, go to the landfill. So no more TPS or landfill in Bantar Gebang is full because we already manage all the waste in our home. And then during COVID-19, we faced with some of the issue about volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. It's very complicated because we need adapt with some of the conditions. But don't be baper or don't be so thinking about this. We should thinking about this one: vision, understanding, clarity, and agility. So even we right now we live in pandemic situations, we should also think about the visions. What is the vision of our life? What the vision of our business? And then we should also think about understanding. We should understanding with the condition right now. We should clarify and we should agility. How make depth fast? How to see the customer or the user wants, and then how we make the solution for this fuga. And I last 2 weeks I'm joining Y20 as the participants online. It's free, and I got some update about the entrepreneurship condition in this Indonesia and also around the world. And this one I take some of data from only from Indonesia, and the key takeaways that we should know is more than 44 of G20 youth report being likely to set up a venture in the next 5 years. In the next 5 years, they want to make the venture or their business. But actually, this is some of the problems, because the problems in our countries, you can see this one is around 63% is poor access to capitals. And then besides that also, around 46% they have lack of network and also contacts. And I will make the top 3, and the last one is about risk adversity, is around 41%. So this is actually condition in Indonesia about youth entrepreneurship from data from Y20, because the main challenges becoming entrepreneurs in our ages is about poor access to capital, lack of network, and risk adversity. But don't think too much about this, but we should find the opportunity how to improve how to solve this the challenge. So this is what we have done before. I started this business is just 2 or 3 years ago, but before that I'm more focused about organization that I told you before. So the first organization that I made, or the campaign that I made, is about ASEAN reusable bag campaign. So we started in 2015 in Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines. So in Indonesia we have 5 cities, Bogor, and then Jakarta, Banda Aceh, Makassar, and the last one is I forgot, Surabaya, and then in Malaysia, in Kuching and Kuala Lumpur, and also Philippines. So why this ideas came? Because when I was in the US 2014, the women like shopping, and then I bought my own plastic bag, and then I'm little shocked because I should pay plastics. I mean, they charge me to pay the plastic. It's around 20 cents in the US. And then I'm thinking, oh my God, why they charge me to pay the plastics? And then I'm thinking, interesting, because in my country it's not like this. On 2014, I met some of the movement. This movement is about to raise awareness about environmental protections, to reduce the use of plastic bags, and then to promote the use of reusable bag as a part of green lifestyles. The program consists about goes to road, so we rob the plastic or we rampok the plastics, and then we goes to campus, educate the students, and then we goes to school, educate the children, and then we also join some education forum and expo, and then we also sell the products. It's like this. I think I have my own. Oh, I'm not bringing my own reusable bag right now. So it's about. I will tell you later, like this one, the bags. And we also invited by the POTUS, President Obama, on 2015, by Chile Summit together with 500 youth around Southeast Asia together to talk about tackle the issues that we proposed. And so until now we produce more than 7,000 reusable bags, and then we deliver into Southeast Asians. But I've not continued this movement anymore. So because I want this movement into Waste Solution Hub, so I want to make it more 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 compact. And after make this movement, and then I made Sahabat Alam board game. Sahabat Alam board game is about environmental board game. It's more educational board game to raise awareness about environmental lifestyles. So this board game you can know how to be more green in your school, how to be more green in your office, how to be more green maybe in your home, and then yeah. So maybe if you base in Malang, we can play together because right now I'm staying in Malang. So yeah, I will guide you to play. And then we made this board game with some of my friends from Play Indonesia and also Zero Height. And then last year, we got the winner for competition, board game competition from Philanthropy Indonesia. And this year, we want to establish and deliver to green organization, but sadly during pandemic, so they postponed the grants. And I hope for the early next year we can produce and you can give if you have your own organization, especially for green movements. And then I'm thinking because previously since 2015, I just talking about Hulu or the Hulu is mean in English is about behavior change. So when we make a movement or when we want to solve the problems, we're not only talking about awareness, but we should also know about the process until the end-to-end process. And for us, waste management is instrumental to circular economy, and we have to move now. And then besides that, also some of the problems of waste management is about social problems. Because in Indonesia, 3.7 million scavengers is really live extreme sadness. We have around 1,222 scavengers in Jurangmangu, and we just make a database totem. And some of the problem is about access to education because some of them, and then the children of them is not going to school. And then beside that also, they don't have ID number or KP. They also don't have KK or Kartu Keluarga. They also don't have health insurance or Kartu BPJS. And they also talk about every day, they only got $2 until $10 per day. And it's very low from status of financial status, I mean UMR in Jakarta. And this is not only in Indonesia, but some of the developing countries that scavengers is really play critical roles. And actually, scavengers is the first gate for waste management because they're very close with the waste management system. But in our countries, no. I mean, scavengers and informal workers, they don't care about the health. They don't care about the education. So that's why Waste Solution Hub came, because we want to solve the problems. And this during pandemic, you should know that this is a very perfect opportunity for companies to restructure the business around the environmental issues. This is from Imperial College Business School, and then so like some of the big company, like I will mention like Unilever's and then Nestle, they also have some green programs. So actually, because they want to make their business for more restructure about environmental business. And why Waste Solution Hub came, because we saw the broken bridge of waste management system. You can see from this graphics that the waste we got, and then the scavengers will pick the waste from the household, and then scavengers will sell it to West Bank, and the West Bank will sell it to TPSTR. TPSTR is about tempat pengelolaan sampah 3R or waste management site. And then TPSTR, they sell it into West Bank Central, and they just sell to industries. So if you can see the tables below, for the example of PET bottles. PET bottles is like bottle PET, and the price for industrial price, I mean like this price, for 4,000 rupiah per kilograms, and the scavengers they only got 1,500 rupiah per kilograms. And we can sell some of the mineral water. The mineral water per kilo is around 6,500 rupees per kilogram. And the collectors or the scavengers, they only got around 2,500. So we saw that the deviation of the price is very high. It's around more than 50%. So we're thinking that we should cut the layer of the waste management process. So Waste Solution Hub came because we want to accelerate social problem and the environment at time. The problem of the scavengers because they are very low of the deviation, very low of the price that they got from the plastic that they collect. And then we also solve the environmental problems that I mentioned before. In Jakarta, like 8,000 tons of waste every day. So we want to connect scavengers with our customers. So our MVP is connections. So you can see the visions, the big visions of our business, because we want to be the most complete and integrated platform for the solution of the waste in Indonesia. We help, why hub because every regions, they have their own waste bank. Every regions, they have their own recycling centers. So we want to connect them. So no more like, oh, this is mine, oh, this is you. No, we want to make it together because the waste problems is the global issues. The waste problems is about national issues, not only in Indonesia, but around the world. And why we want to make a hub? Because this started when I was in the US also, 2015. I went in EcoCycle in Boulder, Colorado. I went to recycling center there, and for me it's very awesome because the recycling center is very clean. It's not like Indonesia, it's very smelly, yeah, like something like that. And then I'm thinking that, oh, I want to make like this in Indonesia someday. But during 5 years ago, I don't have yet experience. And then after graduated, I'm working on green or waste management foundations. And then I also working on Thailand in startups. So yeah, actually, like I'm a little bit learning about how to make my own company. So right now I just resigned last month, and then I'm focused for with Hub. And what is our services? So you can see, because this is the broken bridge of waste management. So we want to fixing the bridge with integrated waste management platform. We also support SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, number 1, number 12, number 13, and number 17. Number 1 is about no poverty, because we want to help scavengers. And then the number 12 about responsible consumption and productions, because for responsible consumption and productions, we're talking about recycling rate. And then for 13, climate actions, because we also measure about the impact of the carbon. And the 17 is about partnership for the goals, because we want to working together with some of organizations and stakeholders in Indonesia. And yeah, the Waste Solution Hub came because we are circular innovations that aims to elevate and establish the effective and responsible local waste collection area through transition to circular economy and technology approaches. And actually, this is we have pivoting before. We just started last year, and then pandemic came. So previously, we handled a waste management event that I mentioned before. Like, yeah, you can see the data that we produced. And then because all our vendors, all our clients canceled the events, like yeah, in Jakarta, like exhibition and everything. So we pivoting, or we move the strategy into cluster institution waste management. So if you saw this one, this is one of the service that we handle right now. It's about waste segregation experience. So the first one we support is institutions, especially for company, because every company that they have environmental impact, they should have EPR, or extended production responsibility. And then for the government, G2G, so we propose them to pilah sampah dari rumah, or waste segregation household programs. And if you stay in Tangerang Selatan, I mean, so our service, the second of our service about free pickup service, minimum 5 kilogram of waste. So just contact us in Telegram, and then you can take a photos of your waste, and then we'll pick up your waste every week. And then we also bring social change because we help scavengers, around 1,222 scavengers in Drangmangu, Tangerang. And then we have also some of the training. And then this is so far accomplished during a year. Actually, it's not really much. We started last year in October. We have environmental education in the high school in Bogor. And then we have also the project in Palabuhan Ratu. And then during last year in December, we handled Halal Expo, 28,000 visitors. And then this is Unilever. We help them to clean up events. And then this is during pandemic, yeah. And then 2019, we also handled waste events, waste management events in the mosque. And then during pandemic, so we moved it a bit strategy. So right now we're more focal about online programs. The first one in April, the first month of the pandemic. So we help household online trainings during 3 days. We training the participant to handle the waste actually for organic waste, and then beside that also unorganic waste. For organic, we teach them how to make organic compost, and then ecoenzymes. And then for unorganic, we teach them how to make frying oil waste into soap. And then we also teach them how to make their the paper into paper craft. Besides that, also right now we not only online, but we starting again for online events, especially for cluster programs. So we go to the perumahan or household, and then we pick up the waste. But we have some of the requirements. The first one is the waste should be segregated, because we allow around 8 type of waste. And then during COVID-19, because we have 1,222 scavengers, we help them to provide sembako, or we call it meals. So right now we raise more than 35,000 USD, and we deliver into more than 3,000 package of sembako until now. And we also calculate about climate impact. You can see this one. So the first one is about standard process. It's means standard process is about if you process the waste into landfill, you can make around 43.05 carbon dioxide equivalents every 1,100 kilograms. So if we utilize with Solution Hub platform, you only produce around 4.05 carbon dioxide equivalents. So we really measure the climate impact, because if you can segregate your waste in your home, it's meant that you can reduce the carbon impact. So yeah, it will be a tenfold decrease of the carbon that you produced. So we also have calculation, because some of our team also environmental expert for LCEA. And then this is our journey. So actually right now we still bootstrapping. So yeah, I'm very careful to find the investors, because my background is not business. I just study about business like in IE Business School in Madrid. And then yeah, I just starting to study about business. I'm very careful about the investors, because my background about not business. But even I'm very careful, even my team is very careful, but we also join some of the events. This is the journey when our award and accomplished. 2019 we got silver medal for the 5th China College Students Internet Plus Innovation Entrepreneurship Competition in Hangzhou, China. And then I studied about social entrepreneurship in Madrid because we won SDGs Pipe. And then 2019 also we got 10 finalists for Depok Innovation Week. And then we also fellow of leadership experience development incubator programs. And then we also finalists, top 20 finalists of archipelagic and island status. And during pandemic also, our team is very active for the virtual events, especially this one, Inno Days Vienna. the theme is about circular economy. So our hackathon, we got the best prototype for Plastic Hub. And then we joined some of the big up Barecraft also. We got 20 final startup from Jakarta, but we not pass the next selections. And then after that, 2020 also last August, we got regional finalists for Circular Innovation Jam. And then on 2020 also, just last September, we represent Indonesia with some of the trip finalists. One of us, we joined Climate Launchpad, even we not won, but yeah, we are very during pandemic, and we are very thankful because yeah, we think a lot, and then every day, almost every day, we have meeting with the team, and then we think about the strategy. So my tip is, if you have opportunity, not only Hult Prize, many of opportunity you can join the events, not only Hult Prize, because yeah, many opportunity you can join. And yeah, and the last is about I got the finalist of Asia and the Pacific Young Champion of the Earth by UNIP. So this is some of the partners that we work together for our business. This is a little bit about us, and then I will talk about why sustainable business. Before I start it, I will tell you that when we talk about profit, we should also think about the planet of the people. So this is the means of the system of 3P concept. 3P concept is about profit, planet, and people, or sustainability, or keberlanjutan. So why 3P concept? So maybe this is one of the concept of sustainability, because we're not only talking about profit because you can find, but how about the planet? How about the people impact? So for Waste Solution Hub, we have 3 measures of impact.
Excuse me, Miss Ranitya.
Yeah.
Your time has in 6 minutes more for your
Okay.
material, and we have questions for you from participant.
Okay, 6 minutes left, right? I will make it fast. So yeah, I ask you, if you make your own startup, or if you want to make idea, thinking about sustainability, people, planet, and profit. And this is some of introductions of social entrepreneurs. Social entrepreneurs they're not only thinking about social economy, they're not thinking about profit, they're also thinking about the impact of the social, cultural, and environmental issues. And when I study about business and IE Business School Madrid, this is social entrepreneurs. You have innovations, you got profit, and you have purpose. What is your purpose? Your purpose can social purpose and also environmental purpose. So think about that. Think about your business. Is it make purpose? Is it have impact? Is it have innovations? And how to make a profit? And then even actually when we talk about waste management startup, it's very different, right? But yeah, we believe that being different from the crowd is never easy. And this is the strategy that you can join, like methodology. The methodology to make your idea, your startup more deeply, you should more and more talking about design thinking. Besides that also, you should learn about human centered design. And then lean startup, business model canvas, service learning, and change maker process. So how to study that? You can join some hackathon, challenges, incubators, accelerators, fellowship, competition, mentorship, pro bono, and open innovations. And some organizations who provide in Indonesia is like Asoka and also Impact Hub. We join Impact Hub Jakarta. And this is one of the type of lean canvas. You can check in this one, leanstack.com. I also use leanstack.com for brainstorming the ideas. Besides use leanstack.com, you also use Leanstack social lean canvas. Because what is differences between Leanstack or lean canvas with social lean canvas is about this. It's about sustainability. So you will talking about financial sustainability, and also you will talking about the impact. If you want to make your idea into sustainable. And besides that, also my suggestion, you should boost your skill thing. Because why? Because this is some of the research from the Noam Wasserman founders of Illinois. 65% of startup failures as related to the team issues. So if your team is not strong, you will be a single fighter. So my suggestion is about find the good and find the solid team, find the super team. And this is some of the tips for me is about leadership. I'm studying leadership in 2014 when I was in the US. The fourth type of leadership is about executing, influencing, relationship building, and strategic thinking. On the fourth type of this, at least you have one of the value. Like for executing, at least you have maybe the focus value, and then influencing, you have communication skill, and then for relationship building, you have adaptability skills, and maybe for strategic thinking, you have futuristic skill. So yeah, I'm very futuristic thing. So if you saw that my presentation, I'm very future oriented, right? And besides that also, this question that help you to boost your skill team is about make them more blended. How to make more blended? At least you can assess your group to answer these questions. The first one is about how clear is the group of the purpose. At least you know the group of your purpose to make this startup or the ideas. And then the second one is about how our member value. Like me, I'm calling everyone. I want to know what their value, not only my business, but their value of life. So that's why I mentioned in the beginning that my value is a life with legacy. And then I asked my team, what is your value? And then I asked my other team, my other members, what is your value? After we know their value, and then we can make value together for our business. Yeah, this is the question guideline you can make, and then you can talk with your team, like how purposes in this group about accomplishing change, and then is ethical climate sustain in your group, and etc. and etc. And I just got this information from World Economic Forum but for me this is very awesome. They just launched like last week. This is top 10 skills of 2025. The top 10 skill that you should have is about analytical thinking, active learning, complex and problem solving, critical thinking, creativity, leadership, technology use, technology design, resilience, and reasoning. Why I talk like this? Because in the future we will live with robot. We will live with AI or artificial intelligence. So if we don't have skill like this, we will compete with the robot, and we don't, yeah, like, oh, you don't have skill, and then, yeah, it's better use robot than you. So my suggestions, at least you have this top 10 skills until 2025, and then you can increase and increase. And how to make the skill, yeah, you can join some of organization like this one, and then competition, and etc. and etc. And I believe the journey of 1,000 miles start with a single step. And this is the future opportunities if you interest for sustainability startup or sustainability opportunities, like become eco-planner, eco-design architect, eco-fashion planner, electric car technicians, energy startup, waste management startup, urban farming, and etc. And yeah.
All right, for Miss Ranitya, I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, one statement
Time
again.
is over for questions, please.
Yeah. I just want to make one statement for my last presentations. This is one statement that I asked to you.
Yeah. Yes.
I just want to tell you about during pandemic, we're not only talking about survive, but we're talking about how to make a victory. So don't think about how we survive, but think about how we make the victory from our idea or our business or our startup. Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
thank you,
wow.
Vishnu.
Thank you so much for Miss Ranitya. There was amazing experience and very useful material for our motivate to try it, not afraid. And we have to be independently or confident for business and extra, because Indonesia is amazing country like your speech. All right. Committee has choice three questions from YouTube and Google Meet. This is question. The first question is from Muhammad Ridwan. Muhammad Ridwan from East Java. All right, Miss Ranitya. Muhammad Ridwan from East Java, and the question is, What if we challenge young people to sort out ideas for solving the world's most difficult social problems? And the second question is from Aisa, Aisa from Jeddah, and the question is, have you ever met champion where they are being taught about how to use the organic trash and turn it into an organic fertilizers? And the last question from Muhammad Al Furhan is from Bandung, and the question is, how can we find problems that are still a big issue in the world, and our proposal program that we make can be only submit through competitions. All right, Ms. Ranitya, you can speak in Indonesian too or in English, because suggestions from the participants speak if they have not understand what our speech tonight, if we have still speak in English, so you can mix the question in Indonesian too. All right, Miss Ranitya, time is yours.
Okay, Vishnu. Sorry that my presentation is really quick, and yeah. I will answer about Ridwan. Nice to meet you. I'm from also in East Java. Your question is about what if we challenge young people to sort out the ideas for solving the world's most difficult social problems. Yeah, if we talk about social problems, actually, I will mixing ya with Indonesia. Kita tidak hanya ngomongin tentang the global scope, but we should also thinking about the local scope. So my suggestion is about you should thinking about look your environment. I mean, coba lihat sekitar. Ada masalah nggak di sekitar daerah kamu, Ridwan? Lihat dulu yang paling kecil gitu. Think about the local thing first, and after we think about the local things, and then we can start from thinking about the globally, because every regions, every countries, they have their own problems. They have their own social problems. So when I talk about this, like if you ask about what if we challenge your people, bagaimana jika kita men-challenge anak-anak muda untuk membuat ide, untuk solving the world most difficult social problems. Kebanyakan memang masalah poverty, kemiskinan, kemiskinan, kemudian masalah tidak bisa makan. Jadi memang paling enak, maksudnya paling yang bisa kita lakukan ya kita lihat dulu apakah ada masalah poverty di sekitar kita gitu. Ini I make the example from my business about we help scavengers, because the scavengers they really live in extreme sadness and they have poverty. Mereka tidak punya akses untuk KTP, KK, tidak dapat insurance for health insurance. So my suggestion, that I told you before, thinking about the local scope first. Coba lihat sekitar dulu, kayak kita di West Hub, kita belum berani bilang global scope Indonesia. Even we have a dream, we want to be the most complete in Indonesia. But we starting for the small scale dulu gitu ya. Kita mulai dari scale yang sangat kecil dulu ya. Ini di Jurang Mangu. Jurang Mangu pun itu hanya sekian, kawasannya hanya kecil gitu ya. Kita hanya baru melibatkan 1.000 pemulung dari 3,7 juta pemulung. Jadi saya mengajak Ridwan dan juga teman-teman semuanya coba lihat very small problem dulu. Habis lihat small problem, kita lihat dari ternyata kita bikin prototyping di sini bagus gitu ya. Ya udah berarti kita bisa scale up in the next area or the next tempat yang lain kayak gitu. I hope my answer is it's good for you dan semoga terjawab ya for Ridwan. And then the second one is about from the second for Aisyah Aisyah from Jeddah.
Yes, Miss, from Aisyah at Jeddah.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Jeddah. I miss Jeddah already since last year. Your question about, have you ever made a campaign where they are being taught about how to use the organic trash and turn it into organic fertilizers? Yeah, actually during pandemic, we only use like online training. So we train them to make fertilizers, compost, and then ecoenzyme, and then also biopori right now. But actually, right now we're still developing some of the project in, yeah, we just starting in Banjarmasin. It's also organic compost, but it's more offline. Because when we talk about organic compost or organic fertilizers, it's meant that is offline things, yeah. We cannot make it online because we will gather with ulat-ulat, or we will gather with the food, and then we will get food waste. We will gather with how to say ulat, yeah, belatung, and then we will gather with some of the yak, some of the yeah. So we cannot make it online. So yeah, my suggestion that just make your own organic fertilizers in your home. Like in my office in Tangerang, we made an aerobic composting. So we just put everything, the organic things, don't mix with the plastic, right? Don't mix the plastic, and then we put everything, the organic, and then we just waiting around, yeah, maximum is 14 days, and then they will become into compost. So it's very easy to make organic fertilizers. And then if you want to make biopori, just make a hole, like the hole is around 1 meter depth, 1 meter depth, and then put all the organic, yeah, don't mix with the plastic. Or if you live in apartments, actually you can make the an aerobic composting, and then you can, yeah, make a pot, like a pot, and then put there, and then put some of the sugars and something, yeah. So if you're interested to make your own organic fertilizer in your home, yeah, just let me know. I will give you some of the literature, or I give you some of the links, and I think that it will be important for you. Yeah, for the campaign, we start about the training, it's not campaign, because for us, a campaign is about organization things, but right now we're talking about business. When we talk about business, campaign is part of the education staff, because because we are business, we campaign is part of us, but it's not the whole or big event that we want to have. Yeah, Aisha, I hope my question is my answer is quite answer your questions. Oh yeah, the third question,
Alright.
yeah, from who's from the question? Can you mention again from exam?
Muhammad Al-Furqan.
Muhammad.
Wait.
Oh.
Muhammad Al-Furqan. Muhammad Al-Furqan from Kampus Bandung UPI. And the question is, how can we find problems that are still a big issue in the world? And is our proposal program that we make can be only submit through a competition?
Yeah, understood. So we're talking about the proposal, business proposal, right? That you want yeah, make the ideas. Actually, competition is one of the way. I mean, when we make a business, I mean the real business, we not only based on proposals. The important thing, because the idea is very cheap, you know. Yeah, because during this month, we also joined some hackathon from DWS. Our mentor said that idea is very cheap. Everyone can get the ideas. And then the very expensive thing is about implementations. So my suggestions, if you already made your idea into proposals, don't forget to implement your idea into reality. Because why? If you want to if you want to get the grants, or if you want to get the money, so right now you're thinking about your prototype. How far you met this one? Like long time ago, it's very easy to make a proposal. I mean, to get the money or the grants or the funds. But right now, this year, or yeah, I mean like 3-5 years, it's very hard to find the grants. I mean, only idea, because they need the progress from your idea into actions. So my suggestions is about, you have idea, and then you make a proposals, don't forget to make a prototype, and then don't forget to test your market, to test your users, to test your customers. Because if you don't test it, you don't know your product can sell it or not. So yeah, so my suggestion is about keep going to make a proposal, but the money not only come to proposals. Silahkan membuat proposal, tapi ya uang kalian tidak hanya berasal dari proposal. Uang itu bisa dari customers, kan namanya bisnis kita menjual jasa, kita menjual produk. Ke siapa? Ke customers, ke users. Ya yang kita harus lakukan, mengikuti competition is one of the part, salah satu cara saja yang tadi slide saya bilang. Tapi ada banyak caranya. Contohnya tadi ada pro bono, terus kemudian juga mentorship. Dari situlah kalian mendapat profit seperti itu. Jadi ya saya saran it's okay. The make a proposal is one of the process. Like we also in Waste Solution Hub every day I make the proposals from join some of the competitions. But this is not only way. We also thinking about how the offline, how to grab the customers, how to grab the users, how the testing, how the social assessment, how to know is it our service is good or not, how to evaluate. And yeah, because right now we're talking about the real business, not only the business and the proposals. Yeah, I hope I can answer your questions.
Hello, Ranitya. I'm Dinesh from ITB India. I have a question is like, I already have a business plan, but I'm facing problem to implement it, like because of my finance constraint, and also I'm not sure like if my plan is going to work out or not. So what do you suggest me to do, like how I proceed further?
Hi, Dinesh. Supriya.
I said Dinesh.
Dinesh.
Yeah, Dinesh.
Dinesh Supriya. Supriya, right? Thank you. Is it right? Supriya, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your question is, you have idea, you have your own business proposal, right?
Yeah, I have a plan and I have a like there's a social problem and I have a model for it, like how I can solve this problem. But to implement it on the ground level, I have a like little bit doubt on myself, like whether I will able to do it or not. And also like I have a how financial issues also, like I need to implement the idea in the ground level. I need a finance or I need the money. So how I shall proceed further?
Great. The first one, may I ask, have you team members in your business or your ideas?
Actually, I'm participating in the Hult Prize at my university. So I have team members, but they are not interested in to implement. If I am going to implement this idea, they are not interested. Like they're just participating in the competition only.
Oh, okay, great. So, Dinesh, sorry, I'm a little bit different to spelling. So, Supriya, for the question, I very love your questions. I'm very Miss India. I went there 2014. I went to Kolkata and I went to Agra, Delhi, and yeah, I miss India. So my suggestion, because you are the people who have the idea, and then you have the concept of your ideas. My suggestion, because you don't have like the funding to make a prototype for your business, at least the first thing that you can do is about you can make stakeholders mapping. So what is stakeholders mapping? So stakeholders mapping is people who know you and the people who can support your ideas. So until now, even we are bootstrapping. I mean, we don't yet have investor yet, but we made like databasing for our partners. So if you saw my presentation previously, you can see many of logos. Many of logos is our partners, and they pay us from the service as the waste management consultants. So how I got there and how I got them, because we did stakeholders mapping. So where's the potential? May I know what is your business ideas if you are get to share in this forum?
This is something related to the fitness industry. Like there is a problem of obesity and overweight in the market, and I want to solve that problem. Like
what type of business industries?
like there are so many people so facing the problem of obesity and overweight. So I'm planning to do a business. I want to provide them a quantified and healthy kind of meal, and like teach them like how you can be fit and healthy by just following a quantified meal and healthy food by eating healthy food.
Cool. Super cool. Yeah, I know because previously I'm working in the healthy food industries in Thailand. It's about spirulina, if you know. The spirulina is very healthy food. Yeah. So my suggestion, besides you identify the stakeholders that you want to ask to partnership. Besides that, also you should identify what the company in India who already did the business, and then yeah, like me, I will knock the door. I mean, I will find the contact of them, and then I ask them, can we collaborate? And then maybe if you don't have, I mean, if you still if you still like not really confident with your idea, my suggestion you can have internship with them, and then during internship you can propose your idea, and then because for me internship is very relevant with right now, and everyone I think they want the internship and then they want internship in the company. So yeah, the first suggestion is about stakeholders analysis. So you should to know your targets, and then you should to know with whom you will partnership for, and then besides that also you can join some of the like the business related with the health issues. And besides that also you can apply some of the competition, because the competition not only Hult Prize, many of the competitions it's about food security, you can join also. So yeah, your idea is very awesome, but don't forget to partnership, don't forget to collaborate with the people your company they already established before. I hope Gaines.
I have a one request. I have made a PPT of my problem statement and the solution I'm proposing for that. Is it possible for you to share your email ID so I can send it to you and get your feedback from in the problem?
Cool. Please send to my email. I will give my email in the chat. So my email is about ranitya.nurlita1@gmail.com. Just send the email, and then if you need feedback for me, I will give you.
Yes, sure. Thank you so much, Ranita.
Yeah,
It's nice talking
thank
with
you.
you.
Nice to meet you also, Dines. I hope we can meet in the future.
Yeah, sure. Looking forward.
All right. Thank you for Mr. Dennis and Miss Ranitya. And I will share this email ID Miss Ranitya in the group of webinar. Can I have that, Miss Ranitya?
Yeah. Please share. My email is ranitya.nurlita1@gmail.com. I also put in the chat room.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Ranitya. And uh, now it's time for the second speaker, but we have some problem enable connection with Mr. Fahim. Mr. Fahim is cannot join to our link because he has a pure of connection internet in his area, and he has a reschedule of the meet our meet tonight, and maybe we will have information in the group anymore if they have can join in the another our webinar. And now about Hult Prize, my director or Hult Prize Unmaha director will explain about Hult Prize organizations and program on campus competition business. For Mr. Yadi, are you ready for this session?
Okay, okay, Miss Wisnu, thank you for the.
Okay, thank you so much for your join. Time is yours.
Okay, before I start, I want to talk Indonesian language. Okay, about Indonesian language.
All right, no problem, Mr. Yadi, because the material is speech in English too, and you can speak in English, Indonesian and English if you want.
Oke. Terima kasih Kak, Kak Wisnu. Bisa dibagikan screen share-nya pada Kak Tata. Oke, sebelumnya ada mungkin banyak yang belum tahu ya apa itu Hult Prize, apa itu on campus. Nah, di sini ada kita ke bawah sedikit ada penjelasan tentang Hult Prize. What is the Hult Prize? Apa sih Hult Prize itu? Hult Prize itu adalah rumah bagi jaringan perguruan tinggi dan universitas terbesar di dunia untuk memberikan dampak. Maksudnya di sini adalah program on campus beroperasi di hampir 2.000 kampus perguruan tinggi di 5 benua. Terdiri dari mahasiswa, administrator universitas, profesor, dan alumni yang berpartisipasi dalam program tersebut sebagai mentor, pembicara, dan sponsor untuk acara, lokakarya, dan kompetisi startup yang merupakan di bawah spanduk Hult Prize. Lalu, Hult Prize mengubah cara orang muda membayangkan kemungkinan mereka sebagai pemimpin perubahan di dunia. Apa sih Hult Prize ini? Hult Prize ini adalah ajang kompetisi ide bisnis yang diadakan di dunia. Mahasiswa dari seluruh dunia itu saling bersaing untuk memecahkan masalah sosial mendesak yang dihadapi jutaan orang melalui perusahaan rintisan. Hadiah utama dari Hult Prize apa sih? Nah, hadiah utama dari Hult Prize ini sendiri yaitu 1 juta US dollar atau kalau kita rupiahkan dalam rupiah sekitar 13 atau 14 sampai 15 miliar lah ya, diberikan kepada pemenang. Oke. Hult Prize ini juga membawa program, acara, dan berfokus pada dampak pelatihan kepada lebih dari 1 juta siswa di seluruh dunia, menciptakan jalur bagi kaum muda dimanapun untuk mengambil tindakan guna membangun dunia yang lebih baik. Oke, selanjutnya Tata bisa ke bawah sedikit. Oke, lanjut ya. Nah, di sini ada Hult Prize Suite of Program. Hult Prize College and University Hope Network for Impact. The on-campus program operates on nearly 2,000 college campus on 5 continents and is made up of students, university administrators, professors, and alumni who participate in the program as mentors, speakers, and sponsor for events, workshop, and startup competition, which are organized under the Hult Prize banner. Jadi, misalnya nih ada yang dari kampus lain ya, misalnya dari kampus yang ada di Jakarta atau Yogyakarta atau mungkin di Medan atau di Bandung, mungkin belum mengenal ya apa sih Hult Prize. Nah, kalian dari kampus lain itu bisa kok mengadakan Hult Prize setiap kampus. Caranya yaitu dengan menjadi kampus director khusus untuk kampusnya masing-masing. Kalian bisa akses di hultprize.org.com untuk melihat dan mendaftar sebagai kampus director khusus untuk kampus kalian masing-masing gitu. Nah, sepanjang tahun ini on campus program udah ada lebih dari 2.000 kampus. Oke, Tata bawa sedikit ya. Udah lebih dari 2.000 kampus dan yang berpartisipasi dalam program ini yang diadakan sejak tahun 2009 lalu, ini sudah lebih dari 2.100.000 program alumni. Nah, oke, selanjutnya adalah bawa sedikit ya Tata Hult Prize Regional. Oke, Hult Prize Regional. Nah, kompetisi startup atau kompetisi ide bisnis yang sudah diadakan di kampus itu akan langsung ke Hult Prize Regional atau yang diselenggarakan di 50 kota yang berbeda. Maksudnya adalah ada berbagai kota internasional di dunia yang mengadakan kompetisi Hult Prize Regional. Nah, mewakili semua wilayah geografis di dunia, mereka memberi siswa dari seluruh dunia kesempatan untuk memamerkan ide-ide inovatif mereka, belajar dari rekan-rekan mereka, inspirasi generasi muda yang berkomitmen untuk mengubah dunia melalui bisnis. Oke, startup terbaik yang diwakili di setiap program akan memenangkan tempat di akselerator global terbesar di dunia. Nah, kalau di Asia sendiri ada berbagai tempat regionalnya seperti kita lihat di situ ada Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur, Tokyo, dan others. Oke. Selanjutnya adalah bawa lagi program akselerator. Oke. Accelerator. The Hult Prize Accelerator Program is cutting-edge program that provides living and working space along with the opportunity to hone business skills, network, and prepare for launch, talk, retribution of class, workshop, pitch, and multidisciplinary expert, coach, and leader. Oke, di sini dijelaskan bahwa program accelerator itu program mutakhir yang menyediakan ruang lingkup dan kerja bersama dengan peluang untuk menciptakan bisnis, jaringan, dan persiapan untuk peluncuran kelas, lokakarya, promosi, pelatih, dan pemimpin. Di program akselerator itu ada berselang selama 4 minggu yang dihabiskan di sekitar London ya. Oke, selanjutnya yang berpartisipasi sebagai mentor yang lebih dari 150.000 dan di ujung perjalanannya menghabiskan waktu 16 minggu untuk lebih mengenal, bekerja sama, dan mencari pemenang utama untuk mendapatkan hadiah utamanya yaitu 1 juta US dollar. Oke, sejak tahun 2009. Bawa lagi Tata. Sejak tahun 2009 investasi yang udah diberikan oleh Hult Prize ini udah lebih dari 65 juta US dollar. Ya, mungkin ini merupakan angka yang cukup besar lah ya, 65 juta US dollar investasi dari Hult Prize Foundation. Oh, oke. Dan setiap tahunnya Hult Prize ini mengadakan kompetisi dengan tema yang berbeda. Pada tahun ini, Hult Prize sendiri mengadakan kompetisi dengan tema yaitu Food for Good. Oke. Khusus tahun 2021 besok 2021 tema utama dari Hult Prize adalah Food for Good, transforming food into the physical for change. Nah, tantangan 2021 kami akan menciptakan lapangan kerja, merangsang ekonomi, menata ulang rantai pasokan, dan meningkatkan hasil bagi 10 juta orang pada tahun 2030. Makanan menentukan pengalaman manusia, makan malam keluarga, keagamaan, makanan ringan, dan sebagainya. Namun dalam beberapa tahun terakhir kalau kita bisa lihat, sistem pangan telah menjadi mesin ekstraksi yang mengurangi kesejahteraan kita. Mungkin mulai dari panjangnya rantai distribusi yang membuat angka atau harga dari suatu produk itu menjadi tinggi dari biasanya. Dan itu membuat konsumen dan rantai makanan lebih panjang dari biasanya. Nah, pada 2021, Hult Prize meminta tim di seluruh dunia untuk membangun perusahaan makanan. Di sini ditekankan bahwa Hult Prize meminta tim di seluruh dunia untuk membangun perusahaan makanan yang layak, yang akan berdampak pada kehidupan 10 juta orang dalam dekade berikutnya, sambil memperkuat komunitas, meningkatkan pendapatan, memberi makan orang yang kelaparan, dan menciptakan lapangan kerja. Oke. Mungkin itu aja penjelasan tentang Hult Prize singkat dari saya. Pada moderator, saya kembalikan.
All right, thank you so much for Mr. Yadi for your explanation about Hult Prize and competition business. I am so sorry for our participant because Mr. Fahim come to join to our link Google Meet. That's all of presentation about our material, Hult Prize, and from Miss Ranitya too. And now I will give back my time to our beautiful Master of Ceremony for Miss Cynthia. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Vishnu. Okay, for all the participants, please turn on the camera for the photo sessions together. Once again, for all the participants, please turn on the camera for the photo sessions together. Okay, to the organizing committee, be prepared, please. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I will count 1, 2, 3, and please say cheese to take the first picture, and then I will count 1, 2, 3 again and say kimchi to take the second picture. Are you ready, guys?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's start. 1, 2, 3, say cheese. Okay, once again. 1, 2, 3, say kimchi. Cheese. Okay, thank you. We as the committee of Hult Prize Mahakarya Asia University 2020 say thanks to all the participants who have taken part in this online webinar. As the closing of today's online webinar, we will show you a video of the Puspa Versti dance, one of Indonesia dance that originating from Bali Islands. To the originating committee, organizing committee, please.
बेंचो प्लेसमेंट एमटीपी प्रोजेक्ट ये ड्यूटी पीओआर सब बेंचो एक के बाद एक लौंडे लगे पड़े हैं भाई। क्या होने वाला है, एमटीपी रिपोर्ट सबमिशन है, मतलब इतना लोड हो गया ना भाई, हर किसी की काउंट फटी पड़ी, मादर सब बच्चे सारे डिप्रेशन में जा रहे हैं।
As a reminder for all the participants, please register yourself in the link that listed comments column for the
Guys, I have one question. Can you please tell me about the timelines? Like, when will be the on-campus round, and then after how much time the regional round will happen, and then how much after how much time the later round and the final pitching will happen? If you have any idea about this, please do tell me.
Kalau sudah melakukan absensi, boleh keluar ya teman-teman dari online webinar karena sudah selesai.
Can you please speak English? I don't understand. Don't know bahasa.
For all the participants are welcome to leave the online webinar because the online webinar is over.
Melu, can you please answer my question?
For all the participants, I remind you if you had any question, you can send your question on our email or WhatsApp group. Thank you.
I'm not in the WhatsApp group. Please do add me in the WhatsApp group.
Maybe for the organizing committee can list the.
I send you my WhatsApp number. Can you please add me?
All right, thank you so much for Mr. Dennis. And the online webinar is the end, and now you can leave our Google Meet. And thank you so much for your number WhatsApp. Committee will be save your number. And the question with your question, if you have questions more, you can send message in the group webinar and maybe personal in the commit too. Thank you so much, Mr. Dennis.
Thank you.
And see you to our next seminar too, webinar, Mr. Dennis.
Yeah, it's a Dinesh. You are pronouncing wrong. It's called Dinesh. Dines. Dinesh.
Oh yes. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm
It's
not
okay.
familiar with the name of your country. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. No problem. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you for
Bye, Mr.
joining us.
Dennis. Have a nice
Thank you
day.
very much, mister. Good
Thank you.
night, everybody.
Night, mister. Bye.
Good night,
See you in the
Mister.
next meeting.
Good night and see you later. It's time good for me to see you.
Oke, buat teman-teman yang udah selesai, karena udah selesai bisa meninggalkan webinarnya. Kalau jangan lupa untuk absen dulu ya. Untuk absen nanti ada sertifikat dari panitia juga.
Mohon maaf, ini yang di YouTube katanya belum bisa absen.
Mungkin ada solusi bisa dikirim lewat grup chat.
Oke.
Kasih aja ya yang di Japrinya. Biar mereka absen. Soalnya kayaknya nunggu
Oke,
absen.
guys. That was amazing our firstly
Ini
webinar.
for all the committee jangan dulu keluar ya. Kita
To you all,
dulu.
I will say this for all the job that we
Oke, nanti aku atur ya. Pas
Tasya,
sudah
Oke, Mas nanya ada
komite aja.
konsumsinya enggak? Ya, Di, MS Director, ini ada konsumsinya enggak acara kita? Kakek Mas nanya tuh.
consumption.
Sorry, Mr. Kemas.
Di
Hadir, I'm here.
ini masih ada sekitar 27 participants yang belum. Mungkin masih